Sometimes doing right by people will get you homeless on the side of the road in rainy, cold weather. Nice guys, in fact, finish last. Dude, you're not gonna lose your house just because you say, I'm a nice guy. Really making that kind of comparison is just you digging your own grave, dude. Hello, all you lovely individuals, and welcome back to the wonderful dumpster fire known as r/nice guys. This is so true. Women don't like nice guys. They like playboy guys. Because they are fun to them. But when they get cheated or dumped, they blame all men. See their hypocrisy. Triple L, and that these girls will date the same criteria, and then again the same stuff will happen. If these girls not been this delusional, they wouldn't have minded dating any guy. So chances is you would have been higher for her to get a good guy. But that's why they hate good guys stuff, cause their preferences is what this meme says. Bad boys, and hence the cycle continues, and these girls, after being used, will come to the rest of the 90%. The fine line of conflict between men and women, the attitude and hypocrisy of women is ironic and funny. Everything is a consequence of your own actions in life. It is funny that the majority, especially older women, manipulate younger women mentally and ideologically to encourage promiscuity and in order to enjoy life until they reach despair when they turn 25 years old, in which they begin to beat the desperation of marrying anyone to have children and stability. This is the worst type of woman in a relationship. They're toxic and bad people deceiving good men by pretending to be worthy saints and prudes. In reality, this is the worst type of women to have a relationship with in life because she knows that she immensely hates men with good virtues, even though she wants them to be financially supported. Every man who has self-love, high values, male empowerment and gender awareness and social class awareness denies this type of woman in his life who does not and will never seek a real bond with you. Real men know where to find the right person, and will always look to younger women to create a strong bond so that they can later get married and have several children. If you have minimal knowledge of biology and natural selection, you know that I'm telling the complete truth. If you have a minimal knowledge of biology and natural selection, you know that I am telling the complete truth. A man has basic criteria for a woman to start a family, and many nowadays do not meet these minimum requirements, which are as follows. Being young, almost no promiscuity or relationships, religious, conservative, wanting to form a family from an early age, and have several children. In short, generally, the man, as follows, first dates this girl for at least 6 to 7 years of dating, then marriage, then there are several biological children of your own blood. Women know that men always look for this. The question for you women is, are you really willing to have a non-toxic and true relationship offering your best years of life as a girl, youth, to the man, and would you be willing to give thee children and live many years married until old age? If your answer is yes, congratulations, you have overcome feminist ideology and are in a lasting non-toxic marriage. You are a rare woman in society, 0.0099% of the population. If you are a feminist man and you don't agree with my opinion about true facts of reality, I'm sorry, but you urgently need a psychologist. But if you insist, then I suggest you get involved with older women and try your luck to have children with disabilities. Statistically, or statically, let's make assumptions about a woman's expiration date. A woman between the ages of 30 and 39 decided to start a family and wants to have children. Let's say she finds a man willing to get married and meet her. After 6 and 7 years of dating, the woman will be in the age range of 36 or 37 to 45 or 46 years old. After 1 or 2 years of marriage and both couples decide to have children, the wife will try to have children in the range of 38 to 40 or 47 to 48 years old to have the first one once in her life. Practically, the wife will need years of hormonal therapy to have her first child in her life. 5 years passed in the attempt, and we assume that the wife is now 43 to 45 or 52 to 53 years old, or has her first child, but it is a special child with a genetic carrier of Down syndrome. The husband wanted to have more children, and the wife is unable to have one anyway, wanting. Both parents become too old or die before the child reaches adulthood. Lost and hopeless child in the future. The child with psychological problems. End. Pronouns: dad/daddy, like shit they are. Sexuality: queer. Age: 32. Height: not quite 6 foot, but if I said 6 feet, you'd probably believe me. Then why didn't you just say 6 feet and keep it at that? Weight: fluctuates often and to a wide degree. Pecker size: extra medium. That's a new one. Balls: huge. Okay. Seeking local friends and partners for the end of the world. Warning: this could turn into an apocalypse cult. My best friend would say that even though I look like Charles Manson, I'm much sweeter and I am essentially a lazier, dumber Ted Kaczynski. You know, I'm not too fluent on making dating profiles. It's been a hot minute since I've made one, but comparing yourself to a friendly Ted Kaczynski or Charles Manson, last I checked, Charles Manson ain't exactly a good name in the books. I'm here to unironically look for friends and lewd partners for the end time. Applicants must be sardonic and believe these are the end times, yet also be optimistic and good-natured. I am choosing to leave room for potential life partner applications. But you have to be real cool and pass some checkpoints. Ask me about these checkpoints when we meet. No, we're gonna learn about those beforehand, so I don't randomly meet somebody who's gonna take my left kidney. Friends, look, I'm a burnt-out former everyman, aspiring to be no one in particular, but in a specific style. I am a vigilante chaos wizard with a lot of rage and quite contempt. I've become completely unhinged. You don't need to post that one. Everybody else already knows. The game is broke, and I want to roleplay my final days as a do-gooder support class to aid all of their benevolent quests and thoroughly thwart a-holes with soft underminings and hard cynicism. This means I'm game for just about anything. I like frogs and mushrooms and music and listening to you talk about your cool thing. We can joke, hike, paint, lay bare in a field and wait for someone to find us. The rules barely matter. I don't drink anymore and I rarely smoke. It is totally cool if you do, but I can't be numb anymore. Let's feel things more often and we run away from them. I won't tolerate your BS escapism, is what I mean. But if you need a little Mickey before you toss bags of dog doo-doo into car windows belonging to the people who left them on the trail, saying they'd get them on the way back down, but never did, I endorse that. For lewd partners, I've asked my doctor if I am healthy enough for S, and he seems really dubious. This is great news. I can die in your sweaty embrace like I've always wanted, avoiding staring any longer into the black abyss that is the future. And you could say you did that with a guy so already died. I'm going to need you to land the plane, though. That's foggy, let's get clear. I need you to tell me you are interested in that expressly, because I'm too damaged from years of gaslighting and manipulation. My crippling anxiety will lead me to believe that despite all of the clear signs and signals that you may be giving me, I could potentially be harassing you, doing an essay, or worse. And, frankly, you're not worth that feeling and deliberation. It's 2022, you can make the first move. And at the very least, give me a signal that looks more like a written contract of consent than a subtle gesture. If you're a king of subtle gestures, just wink repeatedly at me, really fast, and or hum, shave and haircut, while you disrobe. I might seem timid, but I am touch-starved, lewd, obsessed pleasure daub, with a lot of catching up to do. Slow at first, but then all at once like some sort of sticky avalanche. Okay, that was weird. With prior conversation and enthusiastic consent, I can... That is a lot of imagery I'm not allowing on YouTube. So yeah, next, look at the paragraph. Just a bit of a subtle reminder since we've been here for a bit, this is still just the dating profile description. Not even getting to conversations, just straight up, this is just the description of the dating profile. If you can even call it that. Look, maybe I'm overselling it, no shit, but if you are not intrigued by now, then you are probably a bit boring. But we can fix that by having weird redacted, so consider it. A life partner, my ideal life partner, has lost their entire family in a fiery car crash. Yes, I would like to date women who do not have parents. Or is so aggressively bisexual that their family no longer speaks to them, or moved away from her family to be some sort of bad-a wetland ecosystem scientist. I'm saying I don't want to meet your mom, ideally. As for your dad, I'm your daddy now, ew. You can call me that, it's in my bio. I'm not big on family. My family is strange, and not much to talk about. But we can if you want. But in any case, they've left me with no to rest in family structure or traditions or weird baggage. I'm looking for the Frank to my Charlie, two rogue idiots high on each other and maybe something else, free-range psychopaths and hearts of gold. I'm here for you and your absurd life, to wrap you up in a codependent and ableist burrito with extra sour cream. It'll be oh so good to you. It's us against the dying world, baby. Maybe we each decide a deep fear of commitment, so we've decided independently from one another to let the next commitment be the last. The one weird enough, strong enough, and feral enough that it sweeps us off of a far-flung adventurous life and kills us before we have time to make any new commitments. Maybe we're not fond of roots and taking human babies at this point, but it seems really freaking dumb to us. Maybe we're cute together, the kind of cute that makes everyone else feel furious. Because they know there's nothing more perfect than the two of us together, and each of us so entranced by our entanglement to the other unlocks our ultimate forms. Maybe the world doesn't end and we adopt some kids and teach them how to kindly live off the fat of the land, care for wildlife and their neighbors, and being independent from a centralized, technocratic, authoritarian nightmare machine. Maybe we live a life so purely and freely that it makes the rest of the world sort of wonder why they don't give up the excess and do the same. Maybe we're better than everyone, who knows? Let's find out. Only fools would attempt to separate us. More often than we inspire such fools to try, we inspire a quiet understanding and mild fear among our witnesses that to attempt such a stunning display of idiocracy, that of which you can't spell those last 5 words, would not only tighten our bond, leaving them to feel more empty yet fill them with longing that they could do such partnership and love. Should one of us die, the other will swear an oath of vendetta and won't rest until everyone responsible is dead or equally tortured. I like long walks on the beach, full moon rituals in a dark den, burning down the status quo. Oh yeah, no fatties. I also completely kept on forgetting that this was a dating profile bio. So have fun remembering that. Here's the thing, if you have the full conversation in your dating profile, don't nobody need to be matching with you, because they've already experienced what exactly you are like. Congratulations on hiding absolutely nothing, but then also giving them absolutely every reason to not want to talk to you, dude. Bro, am I just gonna be single forever? Like, dang, bro. No matter how many times I try, people don't want nice guys, or their standards are too high. But with that, that is going to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up some wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye!